So you are from the UK and you are in Mexico. So then you are an expat.
I am an expat. That's true.
Good. And my name is Giuseppe Manzoli. Are you okay? Let me see if I can start video. Okay, this is me.
Okay. Hello, Giuseppe.
Hi. How are you?
Where are you from?
I'm from Italy, and I became an expat when I was 41. Now I'm almost 50. So I moved to London when I was in my 41 with the intent to improve my English and then travel the world. Then London was busy. London was was not for me. I love the countryside. I love to run. I love meditation. I love walk around the wood, around logs. And then after 8 months of that life, tube every day, 2, 3, 4 hours, and I wasn't still able to speak English or understand. It was still very difficult. I was working, but it was still difficult. And then one day, I don't watch. I've got my dog. I don't know why. Sometimes she's got crazy. I got a Doberman, big Doberman, and
they're huge. Oh my god!
Yeah, it's 40 kilo. But sometimes she bark. Did you hear her bark?
I heard her.
Yeah. So and I wasn't still ready to travel the world because my mind was I need English. So with the English language I can go everywhere. And so one day I don't watch TV since my 30. But one day I was stressed. I don't know. In that house there was a huge TV. I switch on the TV, and the very first things come up was an advertisement, and it was a beautiful tree, beautiful sunset. No raining. It was look like to be in Italy or some place like this, or maybe Mexico. I've been in Mexico. Yeah, on holiday. I traveled with a car maybe 20 years ago. It was beautiful, amazing.
Beautiful.
So I saw this picture, and it said, "You must to come to Scotland." Scotland, amazing. And I thought, wow, it was look like they were speaking to me. And so after 1 week, I saw the advertisement. Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, and after the next Monday, I was in Scotland.
That's incredible.
And then this summer, I was thinking, and I say, look, we are in the 2020, and I'm still here in Scotland, and I forgot to travel. So,
oh my goodness, I forgot to travel.
8 years are passed. I'm still here in Scotland. That I open a business, I open a few company, and wow, I said crazy, but because Scotland is very nice. But you know the intent was learn English and then go. But it's too easy to set. It's easy.
Settle, yeah.
Set it is. And today I've got my passport, my new passport that was expired. So today I've got my passport, and now I've got my English, Italianized English. And also I've got these online classes, so I think I can go somewhere.
Are you going to travel?
Oh yes, sure. Yeah.
Okay, what are your plans?
No, the plans. Look, I traveled since my 2030, and then I stopped, and I traveled South Africa. I've been in Kenya. I've been many places. Yeah, so I traveled many places over there, and then I went in Cuba, I went in Mexico, I went all that side. So my aim is to see Vietnam, Japan, China, and now I've got a catering company on here in the UK, where we do weddings and events. I've got few bookings, but they are now postponed to the 2021, and right now I don't have much. So I'm thinking that I'm gonna do a trip soon. I don't know where, but I'm thinking to the east, the east side. Yeah.
The first time I was an expat was when I moved to Vietnam.
Oh wow, that must be crazy, beautiful. Some of my friends
Oh my
say,
goodness.
yes.
Yeah, it's ridiculously beautiful.
See, yes. So when was this?
I spent on and off 3 years there, and I moved away a year and a half ago.
Oh man, wow, great.
So kind of similar to you, have been spending my 20s to 30s traveling, but I also want to settle down soon.
But because you are more than 30.
No,
I don't
I'm coming up to my 30s, which is why
I was thinking 23, 24.
Oh, thank you so much.
Oh no, it's true. Oh man, what are you eating? Tell me. Do you eat lean? You eat
vegan, vegetarian.
That's why. You see. That's why I love study food, good food, and I'm not being always good in my diet, but most of the time I'm keeping vegetarian. Yeah.
Really?
Most of the time. Sometimes.
How long have you been vegetarian?
No, sometimes I come and go, but I don't eat much meat.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't eat much meat. So right now, I have had a piece of chicken just today, but along with a lot of vegetables, and I eat a lot of vegetables. Yeah.
So did you study nutrition?
I study by myself.
Okay.
I study myself. When I've got books, when I've got one of them is here with me. I can show you. I've got this. The Tostifa or Die.
Oh, what has it taught you?
Or there are beautiful things like that I knew already. The dairy products are bad for the human being, and they can provoke the cancer in our stomach. They can do many things. But the company now they are huge. We cannot say names, but they say that milk is good, but milk is good is milk. Now I say things that I heard from doctors. So the milk was done from nature to feed the cow that they need become, I don't know how many kilo, 200, 300, 400 kilo a cow.
Yeah, very heavy.
Yeah. So when you feed a human being with this kind of power, you are not. It's not a good thing to do.
It's not correct.
It's not correct. And so yeah, but also is one of the problem of many chefs. Oh, so look, these online classes, if it's okay for you, because I'm lacking grammar.
Okay.
So if you can pick up the way I speak, please, and then you can please stop me. Don't be worried. I'm not getting upset. I don't get any. You are not putting me down. If you stop me and you say, okay, this was wrong, and this is the right way. So this is my goal, because I need to improve. My grammar. I need to improve my grammar.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do then, as you speak, because I'm really enjoying this conversation, I'm gonna write down any grammar issues that I hear as you speak. Okay,
but
we'll cover it.
Look, if you don't want to write, I'm recording myself right now. So I've got the lesson recorded, and then what I do in the next few days, I'm gonna listen myself on like an audiobook on my app. So if you wanna save your time, but it's up to you. If you are comfortable in writing, you can write.
Okay, we'll see how it goes.
But I've got you already. I can see your attention. I can see your eyes on the task. I think you like what I'm looking for. Many others. It's difficult. Okay, it's difficult. Many of these teachers are not able to do what I'm looking. So they are listening to me because I've got these life experiences. I speak these things but I can. So if you can, you have understood what I'm looking for. So if you can stop me and say, look, this was wrong. For example, one thing that I used to say often was I live in Scotland from 2012. But then one teacher said me, these online teachers say, no, I live in Scotland since 2012. and it come in my mind, and then through repetition, through listen my recording, so now I got it. Sometimes I'm gonna, when I speak, I still say from, but then I correct myself. So,
okay, good.
Because my English, I'm self-taught. I learn my English by myself. So I come in Scotland. I've been an entrepreneur all my life, but I came in Scotland broke. I was homeless with 300 pounds, so there wasn't really...
Oh my goodness, that's crazy.
Oh yeah, there wasn't really time to go to school and spend a bunch of money, and also there wasn't time because I needed to work. And so I used to do these 2-3 hours of tubes in London and buses, and then I used to work 10, 12, 14 hours because I've been a manager all my life of brasseries. My brasserie, I have had 2 back to Italy, and I used to do pastry. I was good in pastry. I was good in front of the house as a barman, as a waiter, and I wasn't really chef, but I was able to cook because I was cooking with my grandmother since my 7, 8, 9 years old. And also I've got this willingness to succeed. So when I was working around London, I was watching these people begging on the street, and I say, wow, man, I must do something, anything, but I don't want to go there. So I don't want to go there. I got the willingness to work, to serve people, and I worked all that 8 months all the time. I changed 15 restaurants working through agency, and there I pick up some English, and then most of my English come through self-taught study on YouTube. I study most of the time on YouTube. I took the YouTube Premium, where you cannot see any advertisement. It's gorgeous. You see everything, and you don't see one advertisement. It's gorgeous. So YouTube Premium, £11 per month, is very worth. And I study a lot of lessons from, I don't know if you know, Mr. Duncan in England. It's funny.
No.
It's amazing. So he speaks, and also he put the things that he says, it come up like a subtitle. So I was watching this video, I was writing down everything. So the whole lesson, 1 hour lesson, I was writing down the whole lesson. It takes me 2 to 3 days.
You wrote down everything he said?
Every single word, because I needed to learn my sentences. And so that's how I've got this English. And
how did you study these sentences? Because I'm trying to self-teach myself Spanish.
Yeah, okay.
It's
good. Look,
difficult.
One thing that I learned recently through the book Fluent Forever. Did you hear about? Okay, look, Fluent Forever, and I don't remember the person that wrote it, but he's a singer. He's an opera singer. He needed to talk himself a few languages, because the opera, you know, there is Italian, there is Russian, and I think it's Russian or German, something like that. But he now knows 6-7 languages, and he wrote this Fluent Forever book that is beautiful, is amazing. And then another thing is you've done a program that is on the website. So now I've got these audiobooks, and I've got the books, and so he doesn't teach you English or Spanish, but he give you the tips how to talk,
learn a language,
how to learn a language faster than ever. So, and I made a video about this because now I started also through the pandemic. I have lost a lot of my private catering. That's why we are here, try to improve my English, because I'm doing videos dedicated to the expat. So I created a company, an online company that is called Expat Idea. and we want to help all the expats around the globe. And we know we have done a couple of studies, me and one my friend in Italy, that there are a lot of people that are willing to travel even the next few years, because there will be recession, there will be a lot of things. So people can travel for job, people can travel, the internet nomad, that maybe you are one of them. Until you are not until you are not setting but for now, so we want to help these people, and the thing is, I need to make my voice and my way to speak enjoyable for someone that is watching me. So maybe for a native from like you, a native that speak English, maybe I'm not so enjoyable, but someone maybe from China, Japan, or Russian, maybe they can enjoy my way to speak, but I need to improve it. So that's why I'm doing these classes.
Okay, so now we have a breather. I've written down some things I'm going to go through. Okay. Okay,
if you wanna go ahead with your lesson, so you tell me if you wanna correct me, and then I'm gonna tell you about the Fluent Forever tips, how to learn.
Good, yeah, I want to hear it.
How to learn your Spanish faster.
Fluent Forever. Okay, yeah. I'm writing that down.
I'm gonna teach you how to improve Spanish faster. Now I give you
a little. We can teach each other.
Now I let you laugh a little bit. So I've got 10 tips, but now I have also add another one. That is the faster way is to get a partner that live with you.
I have one. I have a Mexican partner.
Yeah, that's why you are in Mexico. But if you want to improve faster your Spanish, you need to split and find a Spanish partner.
No, I do. I have a Mexican. My partner is Mexican.
No, yes, you need to split. If you want to, if you want to improve your Spanish, you need to split with him and go with someone that comes from Spain. I'm joking, but so if you have a partner that comes from that country, is more easily. So this is an option.
I like this option. No, I'm trying to.
I believe that you speak Mexican.
Yeah, I like Mexican.
See.
I prefer Mexican to Spanish. It's more musical.
Okay, I'm ready to listen to my error.
So earlier you said my way to speak. The correct saying would be my way of speaking. I think
nice.
Russians and Germans might enjoy my way of speaking.
My way of speaking. Yes, this is correct. Thank you. Yeah.
Pronunciation tip. It's native.
Oh, that I make native. A lot. I make wrong all the time. Native is Italian because we speak all the vowel. And
the vowels,
The vowels, yeah. Native is Italianized. So native.
Native, good.
Okay, good. Native.
And that's something you get wrong all the time.
And okay. That something that I've got that
I get wrong all the time.
That I get wrong all the time. That good. I get wrong all the time. Wow, nice. Good.
We describe something as worth it, not worth. So I can't remember what you said earlier, but it is worth it moving to another country to study a language, for example. It's worth it.
Yeah, it's worth it. Yes.
Worth it, yeah.
Worth it.
Whenever we talk about our job, we always use a in front of our job. So I am a teacher. You might say I am a chef, for example. I am an entrepreneur.
Teacher, I'm a chef. Okay, good.
Mm-hmm. And they are, listen to me, this, okay, so first of all, we use the verb to be, are or is, when we're using a continuous tense. So for example, they are listening to me.
Yes.
So something that's happening right now. So you and I are talking right now. But the tense that you were using earlier would be the present simple. Again, I can't remember what you said. But if I use it in an example, students listen to me when I tell them about my travels.
Yeah.
Not they are listen. They already say they are listening to me if it's happening right now. Present continuous.
Okay. Thank you. They listen to me.
Now, tell me about your tips.
Yeah. Good. So tips number one, and gorgeous, fantastic, is to use flashcards.
Okay.
I use them since the beginning when I was here, because I'm doing self-help and personal development. I read these books, self-help, personal development, from Brian Tracy also. And
what do you put on them?
so here, when I was reading books and study the affirmation, no, you know, when I came, I was broke. I needed to improve myself inside of me. No, I was written, I can do everything I want. I put in my mind to, this thing that it helps in moment of difficulty, in moment where so this thing is coming from your subconscious, is coming, and it helps to stay strong and to keep going, no. But so as a flashcard, what I'm doing also with this, so I'm recording myself, I've got your voice, and other things that I'm doing, I'm writing down the sentences that you have, you are telling me when you speak. No, I'm writing down these sentences, and I carry on these were from 2 or 3 lessons ago, and I carry on this in my pocket, or I keep it on my desk, and every now and then 2, 3, 4 times a day I take them and I read them. Yeah, or maybe on the back I put something, like I need to guess what there is on the other side, and if I got it right, then I master the phrase, and I keep going. So this is flashcard that you can write by hand, and if you write by hand, because your brain is connected with your mind, and with the pen and the paper is more useful, but it takes a lot of time. Another thing that is very useful, I got flashcard by NKO on my app. Yeah, so
NKO.
N K like kilo, and O like Olympia, O like or Oslo. So what's happened with this app? This app is incredible. It's gorgeous. So I open my tablet, I open the app, and it come up so many ways to get these phrases. So one thing is they have few phrases, but also I can put the phrases in. So it is a job, okay? It is a little bit of job, but when it's done, it's there. So what you do, you open your app, and then there is mix and match, or there is so many ways. Guess this, guess that, and it come up the phrases that you have put inside. And this it helps you to master the phrases or the words, the new words that you master you want to learn. So the flashcard is another method. So we said partner from the counter, from the partner from the country. It's not for you, but it has been for you, because now you know Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican is what I want to learn. Mexican is perfect.
That was easy for you.
Yep.
Okay, so then we say the flashcard, and then I've got a podcast where you listen, you don't watch. So you practice the listening things.
Listening skills.
Listening skills, and when you don't understand, you go back and you go back and you go back. If you don't get it, there is no other way to fix it. But after 2, 3, 4 times, you can get it. And then there are watch videos and videos, movie, everything in the targeted language, okay, and with the subtitle. And if it's possible, like I have done, stop it, write down. If you don't know, if you are flat, zero knowledge about that language, so write down the sentences and practice them. Another things, very so what I say, that all your devices must to be in commuted means something commuted in the targeted language. So so if you speak English and you want to learn Spanish, everything must to go in Spanish. So how I can say this in English? All your device must to
All your devices must be in the language you want to learn.
Yes, fantastic. Good, thanks. Yeah, all your devices, everything, phone, computers. So that the first month, the first 2, 3, no, the first month will be super difficult. But you know, your devices, how many words there are in your devices? Really important that you use every day, just in the device, the browser. No, there are 100, 200, 300 words. So it will be very easy to master. It will be difficult at the beginning. But after 1 month, you get it. The important is that you continue to stretch. You must to stretch, because you know, when we learn a new language, what I learned is we are going to work with parts of neuron, parts of brain that we have not used for a while. So when we were at school, we have used this brain all the time because we have had so many things to learn. Then when we go in the working in the marketplace, we stop to use part of the brains of the neuron that we don't need, and we use the other. No. So and this is very easy to understand. That is true, because they have found in musicians, when the musicians they die, few musicians they have been given their brain to the scientists, and they found that musicians, I don't remember now, but they have parts of the brain that all of these experienced musicians, they have parts of a really determinate part of the brain that is more bigger than all the others part, respect people that are not musicians. So when we do something repeatedly, our brain works in a way. If we don't do another things, some part of the brain stop to work. Yeah.
Stop working.
Yes. So this is another things to do to improve your language. And so we say the podcast, and I got books and article, everything in the targeted language. So you need to force yourself to go through all these books. If you like novels, if you like self-help, personal development books, instead of read them in Mexican, in English, you must to read them in Spanish if you want to learn Spanish. These are few. So if you put together these tips, your Spanish will improve very fast.
I hope so. Yeah, you're telling me some advice that I've heard during my time. For example, my first teacher told me to use flashcards. My partner told me to put my phone in Spanish, but I didn't listen.
Yeah. But
I will.
Yeah, and you know one thing that happened. So, for example, this lesson, if I don't pick up the lesson straight tonight, tomorrow morning I will have lost already 80% of what you have said.
Really? So you have to reinforce it?
Yeah, you need to go straight. And there are methods. There are methods or books written about this. That now is not here with me. Oh, Tony Buzan, use your brain. This amazing book, and it says after you take a class or after you read something, you need to go back on that things after 1 or 2 hours. I don't remember now. In the same day, and then you need to pick up the same things, the same thing that you have read, or you have or this class. I need to pick up it again after a couple of days, and then I need to stop it, and I need to come back on that after 1 week. Is something like this. So in this way, the brain stretch, and you force yourself to remember, and this way you learn faster.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's something I haven't been doing. Maybe that's one of my problems, is I don't go back over my work.
That's something I haven't been doing. This is fantastic. Thanks. It's a nice phrase.
Is that all the tips?
I think I've got other two because they were 10. They were 10, and I think I missed a couple.
I've written a few down.
Yeah. I've got a video on my YouTube channel about this. 10 tips to learn quick a language. But if you get the book, the book from Fluent Forever, wow, you have there are a lot of useful.
I'm going to look into that because at the moment it's becoming the most important thing in my life, like my main goal.
Oh, get that
to get the language.
So I give you two books. Tony Buzan,
Okay.
Use Your Brain. Tony Buzan, Use Your Brain, and the other book, and that book's there. And with that you are okay.
Is the Use Your Brain, is that just about learning a language or it's about learning?
Is the Use Your Brain? Use Your Brain is about learning. Is about everything. Is about improve.
That's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's about to improve the memory. It's about to improve the memory.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you know?
Okay, that's really good.
What was happening to me when I moved here? It was happening that I was losing memory. I was losing memory, and so I used to forget things. And what I learned through my study and also through these books, people that become experts, they improve their memory. So the memory is coming back, and you know what? I'm thinking now after 8-9 years, it's true. Now I remember things that I used to forget. So sometimes you take a book, you put there, and you forget. But it's not because you are becoming old. It's just because your mind is full of things. You think a lot, and you have just put that books where usually you don't put it, and for a while you don't find it. But I can say this is true. So Expat, because we use the brain in different way and we stretch more, we need to use the brain differently and more than when we were at home. In this way, so because we use the brain again, so we improve our memory. We improve the brain, the use of the brain.
Okay, I think that's a really good point.
I think
you
have a good memory because you have been expert from a long time, and so I think you can confirm that you have a good memory.
One of the good things about my job is you have to have a good memory. It exercises your memory use every time you have a lesson with somebody.
Yeah, but you see, your brain is exercising all the time.
It's really true.
Something that I learned from the motivational speaker Brian Tracy, in one of his program, he said that the brain is a muscle.
Is a muscle.
Muscle. The brain is a muscle. If you don't use it, the
word you want to use is weakens. It weakens.
Oh yes. If you don't use it, it weakens. But as soon as you start to use again, even if you are 40 or if you are 50 or if you are 60, you restart to improve it.
The opposite of weakens, it strengthens. Strengthens your brain. The more you use it, it strengthens your brain.
Weakens, strengthens. Weakens, strengthens. And so I believe that, and when I've been around and I found a lot of young people working hospitality is very hard ambient to work, and a lot of young people, they tease you are 40, you are old. I do catering, I do hen party, hen party. So for girls that are in their 30, and I hear so many times, I'm getting older. It's wrong, man. 30 years old, you are in the middle, you are still a teenager. So you will see that when you will be you are a teenager, 30 years old. You will see that when you will be 30 or when you will be 40 or 50. And then also it depends how you keep yourself, because if you if you keep yourself badly and you become like this, and then eating popcorn and Coca-Cola on the sofa, doing nothing. So of course, when you will be 50, but if you keep yourself good and you work with your brain, when you will be 50, you will understand that when you were 30, you were a teenager. And
yeah.
But you know, in the way how we speak to ourselves, how he says, is gonna influence our brain, our subconscious, and then we become what we repeatedly say to ourselves. So if you are in your 30 and you say, oh, I'm getting older, because maybe you get a back pain or you have just something that it's happened at any age, no? But you get something, you say, oh man, I'm 30, oh, I'm getting so old. And then your friends, all your people from your family, they are in their 20 or 15, they say, wow, uncle, you are so old. At 30, it's happened this, no? So you need to cancel these things from your brain, and you have to say, wow, I'm just getting better. Wow, 30, I'm just getting better.
That's what I think.
Yes.
Every year goes by, you're wiser and smarter and more skillful.
Yes.
Hopefully healthier. My boyfriend is 34 and he says all the time that he's getting old. I keep trying to tell him to stop saying that because of what you just said. If he keeps telling himself he's old, he's going to think he's old and he's going to start acting like he's old.
You know, an exercise that I do and something that I really love to do. I'm going on YouTube and I'm going to check healthy at 50 and plus, healthy at 60 and plus, healthy at 70 and plus, and I'm going to see all these women and men that at 50, 60, 70, they are doing things unbelievable even for people in their 20. So, and this helps me to say, wow, 50, wow, fine, 60, fine. Of course you need to work on that, but you know, so this is a beautiful exercise. So if you tonight you switch on your YouTube channel and you Google healthy at 50, healthy at 60, 70, you see people incredible. You see women that looks like 50 with muscles like men.
Do they ever say what their secret is?
The secret is like what you do. Eat lean, a lot of vegetables, walking, drink a lot of water, drink a lot of veg tea or herbal tea. So most of it is in the food, and then is the mind. Oh, another thing that I came across a while ago, doctors that or psychiatric that need to work with people in order to heal them. So they know before start the treatment if the patients will go through or no, based on what he believes. So if the psychiatric or the doctor need to give a medicine or need to work with the client, no, if the client is negative, oh, I'm depressed, oh, I'm 34, I'm getting so old, no, this guy, it doesn't matter what you are gonna say, what you are gonna do for this guy, he will never recover. He's just getting worse. And the doctor, they know that. That's why they love to work with people with positive mind, because they know that if you have positive mind, and then I give you the medicine or I give you my idea, no, I know we work together for your healthy and you are getting better. So it's all about the mind.
I agree.
Yeah.
Mind over matter.
There are cases of people with cancer or with very bad diseases that they are gone from their body and the doctor don't know how, without without take any medicine or any treatment, just using the mind, the meditation. There are a lot of these cases.
I've seen I've watched or heard about some cases of people finding out they have cancer and completely changing their lifestyle, i.e. becoming full vegan, eating healthy, doing a little bit of exercise every day if they can, and like you said, getting over cancer with no drugs, no medicine.
You know what's happened to me a couple of years ago? I've got photo of me with now I don't know the name, but growing with by age, we got on our skin black point.
We call them like age spots.
Yes, age spots. So something very big. So it was starting here, smaller, and then it became big. It became big like a coin.
Okay.
It was black. So I went to the hospital, and they check these things for 1 year. This thing for 1 year, and they took the measurement, and they check it, and they said it's not a cancer. It's just one. Age spot. And they say, so look, we keep an eye, but it's not
we keep an eye on it.
We keep an eye. Thank you. We keep an eye on it. So I started to do my meditation and focusing on this. But when it was growing, I was worried, and this is my thinking. I think that because I was worried, I put my focus with the worry, with the bad memory, bad mind, on the black point, and it became like a coin. Okay. So when I stopped to worry, and when I start to do my meditation, I love that, and at some point I stopped also to do the meditation toward this. And I kept doing my meditation just to myself. And I forgot completely to watch this black point. So now there is nothing. You see, there is nothing. And I never done anything. It's disappeared.
How long did it take to disappear?
I think it disappeared in few months, in 2, 3, 4 months. 2, 3, 4. But I completely forgot to watch it. I completely forgot to watch it, and one day I said, "Wow, it's disappeared." Incredible.
That is incredible. You changed your body through the power of the mind.
Change your body. I listen to many podcasts about these things, and if you listen to these holistic doctors, all of them say we are able to change our body, our face. We change based. Sorry, I cannot become what is one of the best men in the world, beautiful. No, I cannot become that. But but if I'm focusing on smiling, on eating well, and be positive, my face will be different in 2, 3 years.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
From now, 2, 3 or 4 years ago. Yeah.
So. Yeah. When did you start changing your life?
I changed my life several times in my life. Yes, because I come from a poor family and violent family.
Okay.
And when I was in my 19, when I was in my 19, I still was living with my family, and I was worrying to travel. I was worrying to challenge myself. Then one day I moved from Modena. I was born in Modena. Modena is in North Italy, in where they build the Ferrari, Lamborghini. And I moved from there to Venice in my 19th, and I start a new life with knowing nobody, by myself. And I succeed. I became very good as a waiter. I study how to get huge tips. How to be good with people. I love to be good with people, but if you know some techniques. And at the age of 26, I opened my first brasserie, and at the age of 28, 29, I opened the second one. and in parallel I managed both until my 41. So I changed my life there, and then I worked on my life again when I was in my 30, because I divorced with my wife, from my wife. I got married at 24 and I divorced at 30.
Okay.
Yeah, in my 30s. 30s?
30s.
30s.
Yeah. 30s.
So, and in my 30s, I made one of the biggest mistakes of my life. I said, I study a lot. I study a lot. I do a lot of always a lot of this self-study, self-help, self-study. I say, look, you know what? I don't know why I say that, but I have done that. I'm gonna stop to read and study what I know. I was very good.
I'm gonna stop reading. Not stop to read. I'm gonna stop reading.
Yeah, you see. I'm gonna stop reading and studying, and I'm gonna work. I'm gonna work hard, but I'm gonna stop. This was so stupid. And from my 30s to my 40s, I stopped. I collected books. Okay, I collected a lot of books, cooking and stuff like this. I never read anything, and you know, and so my skills and my life went like this, bam. And when I was in my 40s, I've lost everything. That's why I say, look, I don't travel from so many years. I'm gonna travel the world. I'm gonna in the UK. I learn English and then work. I know how to work hard. I want to serve people. But since I moved to London, I start to read these self-help books, personal development, and now I read every day. I will never stop. I will never stop to read. It's too important. It's too important. Yeah.
How do you find time to read every day?
I make it. Nobody have time. Nobody have time.
Nobody has time.
We all have 24 hours, but we can make it. And one thing that I do, I show you my tricks. Here, I've got. Here I've got a board with 12 things that I really need to do this year. So I've got the online classes, I've got Vimeo for the video, Expat Idea, my company. Locor is where I live. I've got 2 houses that I need to be refurbished.
Oh my goodness, you're really successful.
Yeah, no, but you know, it's different. It's not make money. It's 6, 7, 8 months that I don't make money like before. So I need to think more and be more so focused on start again to make money, because otherwise I cannot refurbish the houses and I cannot and I cannot travel as well. I need to write a book.
Wow.
I've got my chef company. I need to restart this in any way. My body. So my goal is to get my body very, very fit. So healthy, healthy at 50 and plus, very healthy. So just in a few months I have lost already 11 centimeters of belly fat. Centimeters. Already always I say centimeters. Yes, belly fat.
That's a lot.
Yeah. Freya is my Doberman, is my dog. So she need my attention, because alone she doesn't do anything. So I need to find a way for her. So every day when I come in the office, I watch my board. This is self-authoring program. Do you know this?
It's from Jordan Peterson, right?
Yes, it's a gorgeous.
Yeah.
That man is. I bought this program. It's 27 pounds.
What do you think of it?
I started 2 weeks ago, and I started from the easy way. I started from the things that I have done very well in my life. So I need to go in the other side, because you know this is a study of yourself, of your dark moment. Yeah. So, but and I'm still doing, because it's 3 hours long, but I'm doing this. So this is here because I'm doing this. This is an online class that I took, and this is my accountant. I don't like to do the number for my accountant, So easier because I need to master this. Because you need to know your number.
Okay.
Yeah.
That motivates you every day.
So this is there on the wall. When I come in my office, it's there, boom. And I know, and also, oh yes, this is another, this is a beautiful trick. Have you read the book Atomic Habits?
No.
It's gorgeous. It's got Atomic Habits.
What's it about?
And it's about how to change it to improve your life through changing your habits. And the method of the X cross.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've got every shoe. So I've got on the back of the door of my bedroom. So I live alone. I'm single, so I can do this. Mm-hmm. If I live with a woman, I don't think she can enjoy these things. So on the door in my bedroom, there is all the things that I want to do. And there are the days.
Oh my God.
Okay, and before go to sleep, I put a cross on the things that I have done. And after 2 or 3 days, if I didn't done something,
I haven't done something,
so that need my attention. That means that is an habit that I need to work on it. So these are the things that really I want to master. So are the things that I put myself on my desk. I put my head in there, and I thought. So this is really mattered to me. So that's why. And the method of the X cross, man, wow, is gorgeous, crazy. And
what kind of things do you have on there?
Here I've got audiobooks, write my books, run. I love to run. So if I don't run for 2-3 days, is not good. I need to run at least every day. Also because I run with my dog.
Okay.
Yeah. Another thing is that bicycle. So I'm in my 50, and I read also when I was in my 40 or in my 30. A lot of people they say you're getting older and your metabolism is getting worse. And it's not true. It's not true. You need to learn how to make working your metabolism, and there are a lot of videos on YouTube about that. So bicycle what means? I've got a bicycle in my room. What is a bicycle room? What is the name of this bicycle?
A bicycle machine.
Bicycle machine. Okay, I've got a bicycle machine, and it's boring stay on the bicycle machine, in my opinion. And everybody, a lot of people, they buy this bicycle and then they use the bicycle to put on top their coat. No. So also, you see what I've got here? This is a
safe.
The machine for work, treadmill.
Oh, treadmill. Okay.
So, and I stay here on this desk, standing desk, and when I write email, I walk. So,
oh, that's so cool.
Yes. Wow, standing desk is becoming very popular because most of the back pain is it comes from stay sitting. So now people start to use the standing desk and also the treadmill. So you put this treadmill under the desk, the stand desk, and you walk in this way and you work. So, but many people use the bicycle machine to do this.
Yeah, correct.
Okay, this is the tips to make your metabolism work. So when you stand up in the morning, the first thing you do, you start 10 minutes of bicycle, 1 minute and a half slowly and 1 minute and a half fast, slowly and fast. And and the heart rate, it increase, bam, bam, bam. And then you go in the shower and you take a very cold shower, very iced shower. This is the method from Jim Wolf, the Iceman.
Okay.
And you become the strongest woman in the world. I tell you. Wow, you're getting so pumped, and your boyfriend is saying, wow, if this woman do this, Wow, I follow her. I must to follow her. You change you change like this, just with these few tips. So this is how you increase your metabolism. You wake up, you stand up, and you go on your bicycle. 10 minutes, 1 minute and a half slowly, and 1 minute and a half. Ta-ta. And then iced shower. The first 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 days is difficult. But you have to make your brain, your subconscious believe that is good. So you need to go on YouTube and watch people that do this. Do you know?
I understand it's good for you.
Do you? Yes. Do you know Anthony Robbins, the speaker, motivational speaker?
No.
Anthony Robbins, very super famous. Millions of people follow this man. He's doing iced bath all the time.
Something I tried, but it was really uncomfortable.
So we have 3 minutes. Give me, please, my mistakes.
Okay. I have to go very soon because I have another class.
Yes,
so we're going to go through this quickly.
Yeah,
okay?
okay. 2 minutes. Okay.
So it's a little bit of job. The phrase is it's a little bit of work.
Ah, okay.
Okay.
I see. Job all the time.
Just to correct your sentence from earlier, musicians who have given their brains to scientists. Blah, 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 blah.
Wow.
Yeah. More bigger. Bigger is already a comparative, so we don't need to use more. We would just say bigger, okay? We use more with an adjective if the adjective is more than 3 syllables. More beautiful.
Yeah. Okay.
If you want to learn a language quickly is an adverb, and we're talking about learning, so we want to use an adverb, not an adjective. To learn a language quickly, you have to immerse yourself in it, for example. And not when you will be 30, when you are 30.
Good. Okay. Fantastic.
You got the recording so you can look back through it. It's been an absolute pleasure working with you today, but I need to jump on to my next class.
Go. Fantastic.
Let me tell you, you're a natural motivational speaker. I've been motivated. I've actually got a whole page of stuff written down.
Remember, if you are not working on these things that I said tonight, you are losing 80% of what I said.
Okay, so I'll revise it.
And if you don't work it tomorrow or the next day, you have lost everything.
Okay, good. I remember that. That's actually really good advice. Bye-bye. Enjoy your day or evening.
Okay, done.